Have you ever wondered why sometimes, despite your best efforts, the law of attraction seems to fail you? Welcome to the enigma of attraction. A principle that has captivated the minds of millions, the law of attraction promises us the power to manifest our deepest desires. It's become a cornerstone in the world of self-improvement, with countless books, seminars and videos dedicated to its study. Its allure lies in its simplicity. The belief that by focusing on positive thoughts, we can bring positive experiences into our lives. Yet, despite its popularity and widespread acceptance, many of us often find ourselves questioning its effectiveness. We pour our energy into positive thinking, only to be met with disappointment. The promise of manifesting our desires seems just out of reach. So, what's stopping you from manifesting your desires? Could it be some fatal habits you've unknowingly adopted? Consider this: a man named John, despite understanding the law of attraction, struggles to manifest his desires. Now, let's delve into John's life. He's a man who has unknowingly become his own worst enemy. His mind, clouded with negativity, has become a breeding ground of resistance, blocking the path of his desires. John's thoughts are ridden with scarcity, fear and doubt. He constantly frets over what he lacks, what he fears, and what doubts plague his mind. His focus, rather than being on the abundance he desires, is fixated on the absence of it. This constant focus on the negative aspects of his life is creating a barrier, a wall of resistance that his desires cannot penetrate. He's stuck in a loop of negativity, where his fears manifest more scarcity, and that scarcity feeds his doubts. It's a vicious cycle that he's unknowingly trapped himself in. His negativity is acting like a repellent, pushing away the very things he desires and longs for. John's case is a classic example of how negativity can sabotage the law of attraction, but is negativity the only culprit? Let's delve into another case. Meet Sarah, a woman who is always in a hurry. Sarah's story is a classic case of impatience, a trait that acts as a roadblock in the path of the law of attraction. She desires many things, from career success to personal growth, but her need for instant gratification constantly hinders the manifestation process. Imagine Sarah as a gardener who plants seeds but digs them up every few hours to see if they've sprouted. Her impatience doesn't give her desires the time and space to grow, to evolve organically. It creates an energy of resistance, of tension, that repels the very things she wants to attract. She's like a magnet with the same poles facing each other, pushing away her desires instead of pulling them closer. This constant hurry, this resistance, is the very antithesis of the law of attraction, which requires faith, patience, and an understanding that everything comes at the perfect time. Sarah's case illustrates how impatience can hinder the law of attraction. But what if you're neither negative nor impatient? Meet Tom, a man who understands the law of attraction, but struggles with belief. Tom knows the principles of the law of attraction. He's read the books, attended the seminars, even meditated in the mornings, yet he struggles. He struggles with a pervasive skepticism that prevents him from fully committing to the manifestation process. Take a moment to visualize Tom's scenario. He wants to manifest wealth and success, but deep down, he questions the very process he's trying to utilize. He doubts the power of his thoughts, the strength of his intentions, and the universe's ability to respond. This disbelief, this lack of faith, acts as a barrier, blocking his desires from coming into reality. It's like trying to fill a bucket with water, but the bucket is riddled with holes. No matter how much water you pour in, it seeps out, leaving you with an empty bucket. That's exactly what happens with Tom. His disbelief drains away the energy he puts into manifesting his desires, leaving him stuck in a cycle of unfulfillment. Tom's case shows how disbelief can be a fatal habit that kills the law of attraction. So, how do we avoid these pitfalls? Avoiding these fatal habits is simpler than you think. The journey begins with acknowledging these habits of negativity, impatience, and disbelief that block the law of attraction from working its magic in our lives. To avoid the trap of negativity, cultivate a habit of positive thinking, embrace optimism and fill your mind with positive affirmations. Patience, on the other hand, is a virtue that needs to be practiced. Understand that manifestation takes time. It's a process, not an instant result. Lastly, nurture your belief in the law of attraction. Believe in its power, believe in its potential, and most importantly, believe in yourself. You hold the key to unlocking the life you desire. Maintain a positive mindset, practice patience, and feed your belief every day. Remember, the law of attraction is always working. It's up to you to ensure it's working in your favor. So avoid these fatal habits and watch your life transform.